Welcome back. I'm sure Chevy Chase would love to hear this. Family vacations are on the rise. According to the Family Travel Association, multi-generational travel is trending, with more than 50% of parents are planning trips with grandparents and their children all together. Here to offer up some travel tips to get the biggest bang for our buck is budget strategist Elizabeth Koraca. Elizabeth, thanks for being with us this morning.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm thrilled to be on your show.
Oh, so good to have you. Okay, this is interesting because the data is showing that more families are traveling together across generations. So how can families set realistic budget expectations for a group this size?
Well, they sure are. I mean, I'm a family of four. I've got a 9 and 7-year-old, and we're always traveling with grandparents. And one of my top tips for this topic is really set out clear communications before you leave. You want to get a budget together and figure out who's paying for what, who wants to fly, what location do you want to go to, all within the budget you're going to map out.
What about cost-saving strategies for things like accommodations, travel, food? Where and what should we be thinking about?
Well, again, you want to think of your budget, but in terms of accommodation, since you've got more people on this vacation, you want to think about where are we going to fit everybody? Should we get an Airbnb, excuse me? Should we get a hotel with a suite? Because sometimes suites can also cut costs as well.
What about saving money on food? Because you and I both know dining out can totally kill the budget. How do we save there?
It can totally kill the budget. So when you are booking and thinking of those accommodations, does the accommodation have a kitchen? A kitchen is key to cut down on costs. And I'm not saying you've got to cook every meal in the kitchen, because part of vacation is kind of splurging and treating yourself to dining out. But you want to think about that kitchen or kitchenette in your accommodation. Also, take advantage of early bird specials. There's all kinds of restaurant specials for dining early, so take advantage of it.
Elizabeth, how can families also take advantage of those loyalty programs or rewards programs for trips like this?
Okay, this is one of my favorite topics because our family personally has seen the most benefits and rewards from this. So we always fly one airline. We've chosen United just because a lot of flights that are great in and out of where we're located. And we see those points rack up. And all of a sudden, for their loyalty program, we get higher and higher with more and more benefits. So instead of boarding in group 5 or 6, we're now boarding in group 2 or 1. We also do the same for hotels. We usually only now book Bonvoy, and that's Marriott, Sheraton, the Westin. And again, instead of sprinkling your points all over to different resorts and hotels, it's just in one group. So all of a sudden, we're getting free upgrades, free breakfast, little baskets upon arrival, and you can really save money this way.
I love it. Save money and have a great experience and enjoy the time together, because it's all about family. Oh, Elizabeth Koraca, thank you so much for all your perspective today. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I had a great time speaking.
Oh, likewise. And we'll be right back.